Hello, Virgo. I was really going to try and see if I can do that without coughing. To wet my whistle. All right. I have no idea what's going on today. I've been at work all day. I'm feeling like I still got hit by a car yesterday, but it's getting better. There's been a lot of like things happening in like the ether. I can feel it. Things going down, battles going down, things going down, and I feel something's going on. So I couldn't not do a reading. That's what I do. This is my job. Surprisingly, I take it very seriously. Wow, this is my deck. I wanted to pick up the energy. See what's going on. And what I can see is this is what's weird about this is like my cards usually don't go in reverse. And these are all out of 6 cards, 5 of them are in reverse. And the way that I see this is there is something there is somebody around you that I swear wants to kill you. And it's somebody who I don't think you know this person. Like, I don't think you know that this person wants to hurt you. Somebody is... They're wearing a mask, okay? And you can't see them. If that makes sense, okay? So, because you have no way of opening this veil to see what's going on in your life, okay? I'm picking it up because clearly Spirit knows that you're going to watch this. So somebody around you, okay, is wearing a mask and you can't tell that they want to hurt you as bad as they do. Okay? What I think is going on is I think this person they're sending you really, really bad vibrations. And this person, this energy that's around you, I don't even know if it's a person. They, what the fuck? This is kind of greasy. This is a little scary, I'm not gonna lie. I've got this song in my head, the theme song in my head from The Neverending Story. And the thing is that in somebody's eyes, this is 100% the never-ending story of their life. Like, this thing, this entity, okay, that's around you, it hurts the nation. It doesn't help. Like, you know, okay, so if you're watching this, like, I don't know if maybe you are a tarot card reader yourself, if you're a nurse, if you're some type of like person who helps people, you know, like you could volunteer, you could work at a shelter, you could be a veterinarian or an assistant or a nurse or something, and you help people. Okay, the whole point of what you do, I mean, it doesn't matter what it is. It could also be like mission, you know, where it's like you don't actually really know that you're doing it. It's like kind of like subconsciously, right? You help people. Okay, you're the thing that brings a nation together. You're somebody that when people are around, they're like, that person, because that person came in last night, we had this, and this, and they all came together. It's like there's always that like one person who kind of starts it. Okay, starts the crowd, right? It's like the lead singer of a band or something, you know, like brings the crowd in. You do that. You bring the crowd in. That's what you do. You bring people together. You're a, you know, we all come together, we all leave together kind of person. And this person, this thing is not like you, okay? They don't know how to be cautious. They don't know how to be careful. They don't know how much they're hurting themselves and the people. They just know that they want to hurt the ones around them, and they want to they want to take your 911 resources away from you. So when they hurt you, there's nobody around. When they hurt you, it's not bad enough that you have to get rushed to the emergency room, but it's bad enough that like it could really still scar you. Somebody doesn't want you to leave them. And maybe this is like an abusive spouse, you know, because the thing is that a lot of abuse, and like what people don't realize is a lot of abuse is verbal. Having to take care of somebody's needs because somebody won't do it themselves is verbal abuse. Having somebody tell you that you can't go out, you can't go and do anything, you can't be with your friends. It's all verbal abuse, you know, telling you that you're fat, you're ugly, you need to lose some weight, or you need to wear some makeup, or you need to tuck your muffin top in or whatever. It's like somebody is very verbally abusive. I feel maybe this is like also could be like schizophrenia. You could hear a lot of these things and not really know like what the fuck, like who the fuck is telling me to like, you know, put a sweater on, or who the fuck is telling me to put a bra on? Like, I don't you know, like it could be that, like, I can't tell if this thing is alive or dead. And to be honest, it really doesn't matter because it's going to be different for everybody. You know, it's going to be alive for some people and it's going to be dead for some people. The only thing is that it wants to kill you. Ooh, I just heard this NQR Buckle song, Light a Match and Blow It Out, London Bridges, Fallen Now, I Can Almost See You, It's 4 a.m. somehow. Oh, Make a Wish that doesn't dream it, doesn't make it real. The only losers in these deals are broken hearts and spinning wheels. So I'll close my eyes and fall in love. Don't light up smokes to scare the bugs. Okay. Yes. Okay. So, okay. This thing is on the other side. This is by far an entity, okay? Which is why Poltergeist came out. Like, she gets summoned into the TV by the spirits, okay? The spirits aren't physically in the house. They're in the electronics. So this thing was birthed in another realm. And that's why it thinks that you can't escape it, because it has this, like, I think it has the ability to like wormhole and be around you at all times because it's using some type of dimension this thing has like latched onto you or something, or it's trying to say it's in love with you. And I won't say that because that's bullshit. It's not in love with you. You don't hurt somebody that you're in love with. You don't like, oh, maybe this is like your spouse speaking too. Like, okay, so what this thing is trying to say to me is that it loves you and it knows what's right. So it feels like it can do whatever it wants to you. You're going to listen to it. You're going to do what it says because you're fucking deaf, dumb, and blind. And this thing knows what's best for you. This person, drinks. They're a drinker. And they think that their shit doesn't stink. Like if this is a person in 3D, they think they do everything right. They are massively misogynistic. They don't see women as equal. They don't see people as equal. They think they're elevated above everybody. They think they know everything, and they think that they've got the fucking advice for the entire fucking world all up in their head. Like they know exactly what to do. Okay, it's disgusting energy. It's very disgusting energy. Very disgusting energy. Yeah. So this thing is on the other side. For somebody. For other people, this is like in a spouse, and they control you, you know, like you say you're going to go out with your friends or something, and they're like, oh, you know, they mope around and say like, we were supposed to hang out with me tonight. That's abusive. You know, like you're allowed to go and hang out with your friends. You're allowed to go out and do whatever you want. Like if your spouse wants to fucking sit around and cry about it, guess what? Sit around and cry, fucking read yourself a story and go put yourself to bed with your little blankie and your fucking bottle, right? Anybody that uses emotions to control you and that feels like, or like almost says maybe like, you can't escape me. Like we're married. I live with you. We have a kid. You can't fucking go anywhere. And it's like, you ever heard of a fucking midnight move? Bitch, you don't know I can't pack my shit up and fucking go when you turn your back? Oh, you're gonna go to the zoo today? So you're gonna be gone for like 7-8 hours? Awesome. I pack my shit and I'm leaving. I don't give a fuck if we have a kid together. It's called, that's why there's a legal system. You go to the fucking judge, you get your fucking lawyer. It's going to be mad expensive, but guess what? If it's fucking worth it, it's worth it. If it's not, you want to waste your life away with somebody who's controlling you, fucking go ahead. I can't tell you anything. But let me tell you, what, like, for other people who want to listen to me, I'm not saying anybody really does, but I mean, some people do, obviously. But like, if somebody wants to, like, nothing is easy. I'm not saying that this is easy. I have escaped some of the worst situations. And I had a car, I had my own bank account, and I fucking left. Because guess what? At the end of the day, it's you versus everybody else. And if this person is, like, especially this demon, I mean, if it's a demon, like, go fuck yourself. Really? Honestly, like, you can tell this thing a million different things. You can tell it to fucking leave you alone. You can banish it from your life. You can banish it to where it fucking came from. You can tell it can't come anywhere fucking near you again. You can build a portal, shove it through. You can put protective shields around you every day. You can clear yourself every day. As long as you are willing to fight for your independence, for your safety, for, you know, for your life, there's always an avenue to go down. And it's really hard because it takes a lot of time to do, and you have to constantly fight every day, basically, in your mind, right? But eventually what these things around you learn about you is that you don't give up, and that you will keep fighting, and that if anything, they're the things that are going to lose their energy because they're fighting a battle that can't be won. Right? They're fighting a battle against you. Unless you kill yourself, they can't win. And the devil came and collected his lives last week, which means where I come from, okay, where I am, he came and claimed lives last week and the week before. He'll come and claim lives all the time, but I just know a couple scenarios that have happened. So I know he was here doing something, fucking around and taking his little fucking army with him, right? As long as you don't do that, you always beat him. And of course you might get hurt, and of course you might have to battle it out and maybe lose some friends. Sorry. I'm still so sick. It's so gross. Ugh. You might lose some friends, and you might lose a job, or, you know, something might be gone in your life, but then you don't have it there anymore. Okay? So, knock me down in your sunshine. That's NQ again. The last thing I had on my mind, I swear, this monster, whatever this demon is, okay, whatever this energy is, they have no idea what you're capable of doing. Right? They've only seen one side of something. They have absolutely no idea what people are capable of doing. And as long as you stand up against them, then you'll be back on the other side in no time, right? Because this is an emergency. Like, your soul is an emergency energy. And it's trying to say that, like say you were in the middle of a lake and you were drowning. This energy would be like, oh, they're just sitting on the beach getting a suntan. You're drowning in the middle of the lake, right? Like, it wants to derail people so much into thinking that you are okay. You're 100% okay, and you're not. You are not okay. This is not okay. I don't know if you maybe had a lot of what somebody would call bad luck around you. That's this thing. Constantly circling around you, taking all your pluses and leaving you in all negative, you know? It knows what it's doing. It's not stupid. And to sit there and act like it's not there, ruining your life, is also stupid, right? Because if your life is not right and you can't, it's like an invisible attack. Like, you have to believe that something is there that's destroying you, or it's never going to go away, and you're never going to be able to elevate where you want to go. You're never going to get the money that you want. You're never going to get the house that you want. You're never going to get the job that you want, because something is like, I almost think it could have been hurting you since birth. Okay. It could have known about you. It could have heard about you. You could have been a hot commodity in the womb, and it heard about you, and it has literally been sending you the worst frequencies ever. So don't be surprised if, like, a lot of your thoughts are negative. A lot of the people around you are negative, because it's consumed your thoughts since probably day one, right? You know how in womb, a lot of women connect with their babies, right? They'll just naturally know what the fuck is going on in them because they're attuned to their body. Okay. If this thing got you from, like, a kid, or from, like, a baby or something like that, then what happened was your own mother wouldn't even communicate with you. So I believe you probably started listening to this thing, thinking that it was your mother, thinking that it was somebody who cared about you or loved you or something like that, and really you were listening to a monster. You were listening to, like, a devil, telling you what to do, probably trying to hurt you, probably trying to get you to do things where you could end up dying, right? Putting your life in harm's way. But at the same time, I'm like, yo, you must have had, like, some type of protection around you. Combination, yeah. You had to have had something with you, or you would never have survived this. Ever. You wouldn't have made it. What's that? Yeah. Yeah, okay, so, you know, I think your soul, like, it's like your soul tricked this devil or this demon or this spouse or something like that. Like, And you're actually combined with something that ended up, it's turning you. So you had something else inside of you the whole time, which is why this demon, this trickster, whatever this was, that was trying to, I mean, basically kill you your whole life. Like, I feel like this was something that really wanted to harm you. It wanted to end a lot of things for you, and it probably did end a lot of things for you, because it was like, you are not, like, it. You realize now I'm saying it literally, and it is right here. Pennywise is literally right here. Like, I'm almost thinking, like, man, this thing, I had no idea that you were capable of combining with something else and completely deleting him altogether, and he didn't even realize it, right? Because if you think about it, you're not the only one that this thing terrorizes, right? It terrorizes other people. So when it leaves you and goes and starts terrifying somebody else and scaring somebody else and wanting to kill somebody else, okay, you got like spiritual protection. And you had like, it didn't acknowledge or ever think that you could go against him, right? Like, he really thought that he had you wrapped up, and it was all a lie. You just knew how to pose with him and then go and read the Bible, you know, like something like that, right? Like, it's like, you knew, like, okay, yeah, we'll do our work together because I've got no other fucking choice. And then once he's gone, it's like, all right, I'm going to clear myself. I'm going to protect myself. When this motherfucker comes back again, I'm going to have my whole fucking memory wiped and I'll do it again. You know, like, because if it's an ongoing cycle that can't end, then you would have had to figure out a different way to save yourself. And he just never realized that. He thought he had trained the best secret weapon, and not knowing that you had actually created the best secret weapon inside of you, where you kept everything so hidden, he couldn't even read your mind. So he couldn't even figure out what the fuck it was you were doing, as you were trying to escape. He just didn't think you were going to be able to do it, because there was no, like, if there have been like several attempts on your life, but it's never been like anything too bad, then he's trying to say that that's okay. Like, you know, everybody almost gets run over. Everybody almost dies at this time. Everybody almost, you know, like, he's trying to put odds on you that don't exist. They don't exist. Right? Because he's been trying to curse you. All right? He's been cursing you, that's for sure. He's been cursing you, and there's the devil right there. I was wondering if he was going to show up. I don't summon him in any fucking way. I don't give the attention to the devil that he wants, but there he is right there. So that's the thing that's been cursing you, literally. You see that word? Curse. And then what's this one? Wonder of the world. Yeah, he thinks he's this wonder of the world. He thinks, like, oh my god, this fucking thing is so dumb. He thinks he's the best fucking thing in the entire world, okay? And he's not. And once he gets put on stage to dance around like a fucking puppet, he ain't gonna like that either. So there's definitely a change of role here, okay? This thing made you dance around like a puppet on a stage for him for so long that now you turn that around. And you're gonna make him get on a stage and fucking dance around while you get away from him. He tries to send things to you to make it seem like you're going to get out safe and everything's going to be fine, and then he traps you again. So, he's fucking done, son. He's fucking done, son. I have to massively go blow my nose. Oh, gosh. So I'm going to end this reading. I hope it resonates with somebody. It's obviously going to resonate with somebody. I just have no idea who it's going to resonate for. But it's time to get rid of this friendship, okay? This friendship, it's this duality that you've got going on with something is got to stop, okay? Because they're massively ruining your life. So It's coming up in the reading today, so then somebody will get rid of it and somebody can move on with their life and have this thing taken out because it has been trying to kill you for so long that now it's like, okay, well, now I'm going to kill you, because it's like counteract, right? It's like, just when this thing doesn't think he's got enough energy, or just when this thing thinks, you know, you've run out of energy and you can't do anything, that's where you attack, right? It's quite funny, actually, how people end up doing that is like, is so bizarre, because it's like, you've learned something and he didn't actually, like, this thing, whatever this thing is, had no idea that you were going to be able to form some type of alliance and get away from him. He never thought that that was ever going to be possible. He literally, I think, thought that he would probably be able to torture you for the rest of your life. All right? It's a huge game. Everything is always a game. And you finally figured out all the rules. Which means as soon as you figure out the rules, he's got to change his strategy, right? Because now it's not working. So now it's like your soul's notice. Your soul has taken notice that something is wrong and that you're being guided by something that absolutely hates you and just wants you to die. And it acknowledges it, or somebody around you has acknowledged that, hey, listen, something's following you around, something's hurting you, and you've got to get away from it before you let it kill you. So, anyways, we're going to leave it at that. Like I said, hope it resonates. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Doesn't resonate, don't take it. For personal readings, whitneymoonshine@gmail.com. Thank you to all the new subscribers and to all the beautiful love that you guys send this channel. 888, amazing. Still rocking, obviously. So yeah, thanks for everybody. Thanks for all the nice things you say and for all the nice, wonderful things you do. This channel is just going to keep on growing, and that's what we want. Blessed be. Word to your mothers. Have a good one.